but now I'm doing it live. Doing it live, doing it live, doing it live, doing it live. And we are both on. We are here. There's the face cam. Happy Thursday evening, everybody. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful Thursday. And I hope that you've had a mildly stress-free day, because we got a great show tonight. And once again, I am joined by my lovely, lovely, lovely wife, Kimberly.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing tonight, beautiful?
Good, if I can stop coughing.
Get you some water.
I have some. I just took a drink of it.
But yeah, you had a good day today?
Oh,
you had a
yeah.
good day? How was your day?
It's been very good. We got a lot of Christmas shopping done, so I'm glad that's gotten done, and we should be.
Yeah, we should be like pretty much done.
Yeah, I think so.
Got a couple things to like button up, and it's done, dude. It's done.
Heck yes, and that is very exciting.
Yeah, I'm like it is a blessing to be done with Christmas shopping already. And anybody that's still going or still stressing, man, we'll pray for you, dude. We're praying for you. We get it, especially this year. It's hard. It's fucking hard.
It is very, very stressful. It's very stressful for a lot of parents this season, and that's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, because we like sat down and did the calculations the other day. And we said, well, we're pretty much spending a house note on food almost every month.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, damn near like $300 a week.
It is a lot.
We're like running out of food.
Yeah.
We have to go every week because we're running out. It's like, fuck.
I mean, we cook everything at home though, so.
Yeah, we don't go out to eat for nothing.
Yeah.
I like it that way though.
I do too. I don't.
Fast food slows me down.
Yeah. I don't like the way it makes me feel.
I don't either. It slows me down, makes me feel sluggish. I'm not a huge fan of that.
It's like once you stop eating it and then you go back and you eat it, you can feel the grease like seeping through you as you eat it, and it's like, ooh, gross.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You just feel it like building up in like your guts.
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
do
It's
though.
Like, oh my God, no.
Yeah. I was like, I'm good. Never mind.
Yeah, it was like, get this out of me yesterday.
Yo.
But I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Of course, we're going to start off saying thank you to everybody who has been going and interacting with all the socials that we have. You guys are fucking all-stars, dude. You fucking rock. I love you guys. You're the best. TikTok's been doing great. We are chugging along to that 1,000 sub goal. The YouTube's doing great. We're getting subs on that every day too. Great views, great interactions. Spotify's getting great views, great interactions. Twitter as well. Man, I'm so humbled and so blessed. Thank you all so much for everything. It's great, and I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough because it really does make me happy that we can sit here and talk our bullshit and, you know, give our little thoughts and theories, and y'all think it's dope, and that's dope. That's pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty cool, and that's what made me kind of want to get into the podcast for tonight.
Get your tinfoil hats.
Yeah, get your tinfoil hats, dude. Put them on, man.
I mean, I gotta
get a gray beanie.
Oh
dude.
my
What
gosh! Did you do this on purpose?
I didn't even do that on purpose.
And you have a camp. Look at your shirt too.
Oh man, we're camping in a Winnebago.
Oh my God, stop it.
Camping in the Winnebago, dude, and got the gray beanie. That'll be my tinfoil hat tonight.
Because that reminds me of that Woody Harris, or what was his name in the movie?
What?
In the movie where he's like the crazy guy in the Winnebago.
2012.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Dude, I will damn near watch anything with Woody Harrelson in it. Except Hunger Games. He can not even Woody Harrelson can save Hunger Games for me.
Yeah, I don't even think I've seen all of them.
I've never seen them.
No, I've seen the first one, and then I think I've seen the first two actually, but I don't really remember them. It wasn't something I was super into. I don't know. Like, I get the concept of it, and it's a movie that makes you whatever. Like,
I guess.
yeah, I guess like for like the fractals or whatever.
I guess it's supposed to make us think, but it made Jennifer Lawrence forget that she, there were other action actresses that came before her. You imagine the fucking ego on that girl?
I know. For real though. Like, how did she forget any like Angelina Jolie won. Hello.
No, that's just like she knows. She just has that much of an ego that she talks out of her ass that fucking much. Where she's like, oh yeah, I'm like the fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Because she has people around her all day. Dude, you're the fucking shit. Yeah, I'm the fucking shit.
I know. She said like the way she tries to entertain and be funny is she look like an idiot and like over like aggressive sometimes and then laughs it off. And then it's like, okay. So you want people to think that you're just an idiot, I guess?
I don't know. I think she just always like just seems like super duper fucking pouty to me,
Yeah.
Like cheer the fuck up, you're a movie star.
I know. I mean, she's a beautiful girl. Like just live your life. Just be good. Like whatever. Like realize you were not the first action female led star or whatever.
I know. Like, don't you ever disrespect Sarah ever again.
For real.
Like, dude, Terminator 2, that's probably like that's definitely in my top 5 favorite action movies of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely top 5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then also just for like a female like action hero.
I don't even give a fuck about that.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying like the movie Tomb Raider was a only female like action hero movie,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean like just I'm not saying it was good or whatever, but the whole movie. So it's like, how do you even just forget about that? Like that was a whole movie that came out, 2 of them. And it was just a female who was an action hero.
Because she just talks out of her ass, dude.
Yeah.
She's just got her head up her ass so far. Like, that's probably how much she loves smelling her farts. She just every morning just spreads her legs and her ass cheeks and just boom. Oh yeah, let me get a good whiff of that. My shit smells so good. Like, these celebrities are fucking ridiculous half the time, dude, and you shouldn't listen to them. And because she was being interviewed by that fucking what's her name, the fucking from that completely bullshit historic movie that they just did, like the Woman King.
Oh, I have no idea.
You ain't heard about that movie?
No, not at all.
What?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's a movie about this tribe in Africa, but they like totally did it wrong. Like they like did not represent them at all of how they were at all. This is the same tribe that sold the slaves to be taken to the Americas. These were the tribes in Africa the tribe in Africa that was enslaving other Africans.
Wow.
Yeah, and in like the movie, they tried to show them as these like I don't know, heroic like whammon power. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. They're just making shit up at this point to fulfill whatever sick fantasy they're wanting to fulfill. You know?
Just making up their own stories. It doesn't even matter what history. They've made up their own history, and that's just what they believe it is as well. Which is also what's even tonight,
Yeah.
They make up their own history and just, that's what it is.
That's what it is. The winner of battle is usually the one that would write the history books and decide what would ultimately get wrote down and shown, who would be shown in the best light. Usually like 7 times out of 10 when you're reading a history book, the good guy is actually the bad guy.
Yeah. 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 Usually.
Usually they're the bad guy. 7 out of 10 times, you know. It's bad, but hey, you gotta learn from both sides to make yourself a whole person. We weren't there, so we really shouldn't judge we shouldn't pick a side anyway.
Yeah, we honestly don't know. We are never gonna know the full story until we get the other side, and Jesus himself tells us.
Because I've wondered that, dude, with everything that's going on today, with the ouchie pokes and the masks,
Yeah.
the face blankets,
Yeah.
you know, the ouchies, the face blankies, you know, all this shit, everything everybody's had to go through. I wonder how that's going to be like depicted in history.
Yeah.
You know, in history, it's, you know, things are just glossed over.
Well, look at the whenever they went through back in the day.
Yeah.
The mask and stuff that they were wearing.
Right.
And how we have those in our history books. And so if they put in our history books like what it really was like this time,
yeah,
you know how it was, it's gonna be like, man, like this one kind of like sucked. Y'all got like crappy maps compared to the ones from back in the day. They got the cool ones that look like, you know, like with the pointed noses and stuff.
Yeah, they look cool, but
I mean, they didn't do anything.
Nah, they literally didn't do shit. But neither did our masks.
Exactly. So at least they got to look cool.
Right. But yeah, it's usually the winner that's writing the history books. You know? And there's been a lot of crazy experiments done by our own government that are documented in the CIA documents that have been released.
Yeah, that you can literally go and look it up and read them.
Yeah, just for tonight's show, so everybody can reference a lot of information that I'm going to be pulling and talking about is from released classified documents on the CIA website. And if you want to verify this information, you can go onto the CIA.gov, look up their classified documents, and you will find the same information that I'm going to touch on and kind of give my theory, you know? So a flat earth. Right off the bat, do I think that the earth is flat? Fuck no.
No?
No.
How come?
Because it's not.
No.
No. But it's not round either.
What do you think it is?
Oblong shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like egg shaped. You know? It's and I think we're being I don't think we fully understand how big the actual like earth is. You know?
Do you think it's a lot bigger or smaller?
Oh, a lot bigger.
A lot bigger. Okay.
Yeah, a lot bigger.
Yeah, because I feel like there's like probably a whole like area we haven't explored or we haven't been told about maybe.
And it may not even be the fact that we don't have the measurements of the earth correct or anything like that. It may just be like we're conditioned to just kind of see it all compact with, we see it on maps, we see it on globes in classrooms, you know, we see it on fucking posters. You have it on like your phone as a regular screensaver that comes with it whenever you get it factory.
Yeah, so you just don't really can't really wrap your head around how big it is.
Think about it, you know.
Yeah, you really can't though.
Even whenever you look at a globe and you see America and you can see like where your state is, you're like, oh, I'm right there. Like you're like you can actually see you, but like no, dude, you're not. If a speck of dust actually fell on that globe in the classroom, it would be bigger than you,
right?
Scaled to real life, you know. So no, I don't think it's flat, and that's where, and I think it's like oblong, kind of like egg shaped. To where it does give the illusion on that it is flat,
but also round.
Yeah, but it curves. It's curved, right. But it's like oblong shaped. And then also too, like people, well, we've taken pictures of our planet from like super far away. It's fucking round, dude. It's It's like, yeah, it probably looks like that. Because also, too, water is a fluid. Air is another type of, oxygen is another type of superfluid. And I am a firm believer that once we figure out what dark matter really is and the components that make up the quote unquote vacuum of space, we will realize that space is actually just another form of a superfluid. So anything that you look at under pressure or a lens, like a round lens, like an atmosphere that would come around this thing, is going to give the illusion behind that lens that it's round.
Oh, okay.
And then once you get in it, like if you were to like get in and probably be able to look at it or pull it out of this water.
Yeah, just get all of that like out of the way, basically, so you can like actually get a clear vision of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's same shit like you've done as a kid, man. Like, you remember doing like the fucking science experiments where you take the egg and you dunk it underwater and it turns round? Remember doing that shit in like kindergarten and everything?
No, I didn't do one of those.
Remember doing that shit? You do like those like weird shapes and stuff and you put them underwater and they change shape and everything? It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. I think so. Like, I don't think the earth is flat, but I don't think it's round. Because you can just like the data that they give us, the 8 inches per mile squared, you can debunk that like instantly. And that's a fact. That's real life. As real as I'm holding this fucking water bottle, you can go and stand on one island in Hawaii and take a picture of the shoreline 24 miles away on another island. And you shouldn't be able to do that according to the math of 8 inches per mile squared.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to see it because it would start to curve off.
You wouldn't even be able to see a 7 foot tall man. You wouldn't even be able to see him standing on the beach. So.
Oh, yeah, and you can definitely see that for miles.
So you wouldn't be able to see the shoreline and everything. And it's same with boats. Whenever you see them with your eyes, because you can't see anymore because we're in a superfluid. So we density affects how far we can see. And that's what I kind of feel like gravity really is just density, because we live in just different forms of superfluid. So our density affects us. You think about it, like birds. The only reason birds can fly is because their bones are hollow.
That's insane.
Yeah, they're not as dense as everything else.
So it's easier for them to just, flap their little wings and go.
Take off and go.
Yeah, that's insane. When you think about it,
Yeah, just think about it for a sec, dude.
Yeah, because like, what if it really is like we're in like the way it is? It's just we've seen it wrong our entire lives. Like them in space, like we have completely seen it wrong.
Yeah, like that's one thing that we need to get our heads wrapped around and get in front of as a collective, as like a society. Because we did do like big shit. Like we went up to the moon. We've launched satellites into the deep. We've gone to the deepest depths of the ocean. We got our big boy pants on. We think we're the shit and we know everything. Well, now technology's catching up and it's really being able to tell us what's up.
Yeah, and we're really learning like, we didn't really know anything.
Yeah, we didn't really know that much at all. Like the James Webb telescope is just
been very revealing.
Yeah, it's been revealing so many truths, the real truths that we thought were now lies.
We've been told our entire lives one thing and we're finding out something completely different. It's mind blowing.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy to think about, man. But yeah, I think like it like we live in just like our density, like our density affects us, and that's what we deal with is density instead of gravity.
Okay.
And yeah, the earth, it's not flat, it's oblong, egg shaped, I am actually more convinced that the earth is hollow. Like whenever I hear people talking about, there's like a whole civilization on the inside of the planet, I'd be like, I am more privy to believe that than believe the earth is flat.
Yeah.
Because there are so many intricate cave systems inside of our planet. Like people like that is one thing that science needs to get right with like kids and shit, is like they give the illusion that like planet Earth is like a jawbreaker. It's just layers until you get to magma. And no, it's got like a magma ball like in the middle that's actually unstable. It's oblong shaped. That's why I think our planet's kind of oblong. It's oblong shaped,
okay.
and it actually points towards the Holy Land, like over there by like Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan,
So
like
kind of like lines up with the triangle with a point oblong. Like, like I really do wonder, like from where like how they lined up
the pyramids, right?
Versus where the point of that
oblong is,
like if how it lines up with it, and like if there is something to that, and if they did that for a reason, if that
Holy
was like
shit.
something,
what if that is something, dude?
Yeah, like what if it was like
what if they were like, because and that's one thing that they always talk about with like that ancient culture, as above so below,
right? They had to match it or
like
something.
what if they match the constellation with the fucking earth, like how like the how like the magma quote unquote ball is shaped in there? What if it's more like a curved pyramid down in there? Because it's like pointing, because I mean you go look it up, like science, like science has confirmed that the actual core of the earth is actually, you could call it unstable, because it's not like a perfect content sphere like people have been led to believe, and it's actually oblong shaped, and it points towards the Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan, Jerusalem area, like over in that like area towards the Mediterranean Sea and all that shit.
That is insane.
So what if it is like that? What if it's kind of like, or maybe like teardrop shaped?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe teardrop shape.
Yeah. That's insane.
Who knows, dude?
Yeah. Like I wonder if it has like the way the lava flows and shit. I'm curious. I don't know anything about this. Like I wonder if because of all of our volcanoes and stuff, which again, like you said, has all the tunnels and the
yeah, because the Earth. Think of the Earth as like a sea sponge,
right?
Think of the inside of the Earth like a sea sponge, and then it just has that magma ball and like a BB. Like if you get a ball bearing or something and put it in like a sea sponge, that's more what it's like. And then we just have our crust on the outside, like a literal fucking eggshell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Think of it. Okay. I'm kind of thinking of it as like an eggshell. That's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts. So I am more privy to believe that whenever someone tells me, like Earth is hollow and this and that. Did you hear about that one like flight dude back in World War II?
I don't think so. I don't know.
That went up to the Arctic. I think his name was like Captain Pike.
No, I mean I wouldn't put it past that you told me this and I just don't remember.
Yeah, he it was like World War I, World War II. He flew up to the Antarctic, and he wrote down in his journal that he saw ice and snow, like a big like wall of ice and like snow and shit for like a long time, for miles. And then all of a sudden, like he looked down and there was like a hole like in the earth, and he saw something that was like as bright as a sun. And there were like trees down in there, and he could see buildings and all this other shit.
Buildings?
Yeah, like fucking people living down there, like a whole civilization, Kind of makes you wonder. And that was in Antarctica. Kind of makes you wonder, like, why the fuck can't we like go to Antarctica, dude?
Oh.
And people are like, dude, you can. Like, people live there. Yeah, like there's like a town of like 10 people a month that live there. You're allowed to go to that little area, but you have to be a scientist or studying to get your PhD. You can go and ride a boat that cruises by some shores of Antarctica. Where it is, I don't fucking know, because they don't tell you.
Right, because in case you go whale watching.
Yeah, you can go whale watching out there and shit. People do that a lot.
Yeah, people
do that a lot. And you can even take those cruise ships down by that way.
Right, you can, yeah.
But they only let you get so close. And it's like dude, like you can't sit here and bullshit us about Antarctica whenever you literally have Putin and Ukraine fighting over like a fucking backyard of land, literally killing kids over some fucking like land that nobody ultimately really probably cares about. Like, God rest the souls and everybody that fucking, like has died. Like, God, that is so awful. And I feel so bad for all of those people. Like my thoughts and my prayers go out to them, and I pray that Jesus took all those souls and scooped them up, saved them, and put them in his bosom and made them happy. But like ultimately, like that land, like who fucking cares about it, dude? Like you, like both of y'all really care about that, like that little strip of fucking land to keep letting all these people die?
Yeah, like if it was because of a rivalry and all that kind of stuff back in the day, and you're trying to be like revengeful of like people that was lost, it's like, okay, well now you keep doing it to people. Where this is going to be a pattern. It's going to keep going until someone just says, stop doing this. You know, they've been fighting over there for years already.
Forever.
For so long.
That's all they do is just fight over there.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like it's a tough situation, man. It's a really tough situation that's going on.
But they've been fighting over there for like ever, and I don't think they're ever really going to stop. You know, that's my opinion.
I pray that they do, because that's too many innocent lives lost over governmental egos and their greed and pride and their need to rule and have control over certain areas, you know? So no matter what, people that are having to go through that just sucks. And like the governmental powers just really need to look and think of the people that they're actually doing this to, like the innocent people, children. Like actual children that you're doing this to, and then you want to put on the news being like, oh, look at our children, care about our children. It's like, you don't care about your children in your own nation.
No, not if you're going to be making them go through that all the time.
No, there should have been some kind of peaceful arrangements made. There should have been something done. Like, I get y'all tried, whatever. Y'all obviously didn't try hard enough, because now innocent lives have gotten lost because y'all let y'all's egos and y'all's pride get in the way.
Pretty much. That's what it is. It's you know, ego not wanting to let go, pride I don't want to lose. You know, and it sucks.
And then the I'm right, the egotistical part of being a ruler, that no, I need to be the one that saves these people. These people all need me. No, they all need Jesus, sir.
Yeah.
And you need to just let them be free.
Yep.
And take care of themselves, and then help the ones who cannot. Because we should do that as a nation, as a society, as disciples. If someone can't help themselves, then we go and we help them. You know? Like, it doesn't matter like what's going on. We're just supposed to be helping each other, like not trying to rule each other.
Those that can should.
Exactly.
You know, that's just biblical. You know, our Father would expect that, and he would do that. So we need to.
Yep. And then if you're one that was helped, whenever you're able to give back and help, that's when it's your time to do that as well. And you should be striving to become that way so that you can pay your dues, because that's what real dues are. Pay your dues and pass on good fortunes and good deeds, and put good vibrations out in the world for your brothers and sisters of trying to get to be better disciples themselves.
Did you know that in Ukraine they have outlawed Christianity?
That is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, I did hear that. It's terrifying.
We're living in some crazy times. But we'll get off that subject of Ukraine and Russia, because I could get into that, some of that shit that's really just pissing me off. But that is saved for a Rumble live stream, because YouTube will definitely flag the shit out of that one.
Oh, I know. We probably push it with this right now.
Probably, but I don't give a shit. People need to know.
And just, guys, go to Rumble so we can actually talk and actually like get into some stuff. Then, you know, like, just go to Rumble and subscribe.
It is a pain trying to build the audience, but and I do want to be real with people, and it's just a pain trying to build the audience and say what we really want to say, you know, but then we'll get fucked in the algorithm.
Yeah. Cause then they're not going to even,
it's also like our chicken shit, not saying what you want, you know?
Exactly. Just deal with the consequences. If they don't want to push it, then whatever, that's on them. And then we just have to make sure the ones who have ears hear.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And that's why we're trying to bring these fun casts, you know. And we will get more into the Ukraine and Russia, because there are some things building. We might do like a Saturday type podcast with that, because there are some things building over there that I want to talk about. But anyway, we digress.
Sorry, honey.
No, it's okay. Back to the topic at hand. But these motherfuckers will fight over little backyard land like that. But then they will all come together and agree that Antarctica, no. Nobody can go there.
Okay.
You know, all that shit. So it's like, how do y'all fight over everything? But that is just one thing that everybody's like, yep. That's something that I just find like super suspicious.
Yeah, like why is this? Like why are we not allowed to go over there and that you guys can do like
And
that's really sus.
like, and then the fact that it was wrote down in the personal diary of a decorated, I can't remember if he was World War I or World War II.
Uh-huh.
A decorated soldier, you know? And like I don't know. I just don't think that we should like just completely throw out the window of what he saw and what he wrote down.
Yeah, because that's
You know?
crazy.
I mean,
I want to see it.
there's other accounts of people finding things that have gone on expeditions, other explorers, other techs, things like that. That's just one that's really easy to find. And if you haven't heard anything on it, I really encourage that you go and you read into it, listen to some documentaries on it, because some people have done some thorough work on it and put up some great videos. And there's actually some good blog posts and everything out there on it. And it's really interesting to hear. So if you haven't heard the full story, I really recommend that you go do that. But that's why, like that, and then just the way I know from science books and stuff and geology papers, things like that.
Right.
The Earth is fucking shaped like a sponge on the inside. You know, it's got a lot of tunnels,
a lot of
flows,
caves,
a lot of caves,
a lot of underground, like rivers and stuff too. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, supposedly they found like an ocean underneath there.
Oh my gosh,
that's crazy.
That is insane. What?
That's crazy. Yeah, they found an ocean under the Earth.
Where?
I don't know exactly where, but they found like an ocean of water. I was like, holy shit.
That's crazy.
Nuts. But yeah, Earth is totally some type of shape. But like I was saying earlier about the whole CIA documents, there is such a thing as thinking in different dimensions. There's different levels of dimensional thinking.
Okay.
And like sum it up, like you can like train yourself to teach yourself to think and constantly stay in like a higher dimension. Because that movie with Ewan McGregor and George Clooney,
the men who stare at goats.
Yeah, the goat movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of like loosely based off of like some real shit the CIA did.
What?
Yeah, like they really tried to train people to learn to be quote unquote like Jedis.
Oh, we had Jedi soldiers.
Kinda.
What the heck?
It wasn't as like good,
right,
as they thought it was. Because George Clooney's character is based off a real dude, and he could really like, because he really found like 2 or 3 things with his like thought travel, like astral projection type shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Really, like in real life, he found like 2 or 3 things for like the army.
Oh, wow.
Like the military or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like George Clooney's character was based off like a real dude. That's what I say. Like the
That's
movie's like
wild.
loosely based off of fucking real events.
So have the CIA documents have come out about them doing those experiments stuff?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They made the movie being like, haha, guys, hey, look, we can do this, but we're not telling you for like 30 more years.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because I mean the CIA, they have an office inside Hollywood.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how they push ideas and see how the public will react to certain situations, see how they react to certain information getting revealed, see what will
wow.
condition them for certain things that are going to happen that they'll have no control over, but it's just going to happen. So they condition them so that it's not as big of a blowback.
Yeah, they're just desensitizing us to all of their things that they've
All
been
the shit
doing
they do
us.
to
So when
us.
it comes out, it's like, oh yeah, we already knew that anyway.
Yep.
Whatever, guys.
So
That
we just
happened
roll
so
it off
long
and then
ago.
we don't challenge them.
Yeah, and then it's
No.
like we find out, like we get proven so many years later, where it's just like, what are we gonna do? You know, like that happened so long ago now that no one ever does anything.
Yeah. So they release those documents, and in them it talks about higher dimensional thinking. You know, so you can think literally in like 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. You know, like second dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is whenever I say everybody needs to get their tinfoil hats on. Okay. Because Einstein himself said perception is your reality. So how you see it is how it is. How you see it is how it is.
Oh yeah.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that is.
Because it only affects you.
Yep. It
ultimately only affects you.
Yep.
So how you see it is how it is.
Okay.
Okay. So, and it is proven that a little over half of the population does not have that inner monologue inside their head.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, for real. Like, I didn't believe that shit either.
Have you met someone that doesn't have one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've met quite a lot of people.
Oh.
That over half the population. Just ask a few people. You'll be like, holy shit. You know?
I'm going to ask my coworkers.
It's nuts, dude. You're like, no fucking way you just walk around to this wind going through the ears. No way. There ain't no way, man. So, like a little over half the population thinks like that, okay? So, you could say that a little over half of the population thinks in the second or third dimension. They think in low vibrations. They're not thinking about a lot of stuff, just kind of like what's right in front of them, just whatever, you know.
Just going day by day, kind of like
just pretty much catching a ride on whatever the waves are, and if it's bad negative waves, you're going to be just kind of on it, you know.
Okay.
So if you were to look at the earth with that type of thinking and that type of perception on reality, you would see the earth in three-dimensional, round. Okay?
Okay.
So a fourth dimensional object is a tesseract. Okay? And a round tesseract could be a donut or a hollow earth.
Okay.
So maybe people that think at a little bit higher level, like kind of like bounce back and forth between like 3 and 4, you know?
Okay.
Like they see the earth as hollow. You know?
Okay.
And then 2, think a little bit more of like a different vibration, and you see the earth as flat. You know? Because the only reason I say that is because of, I think of us and spiritual beings and everything. So like us, we are third dimensional beings. Okay? Through and through, we're third dimensional beings. Fourth dimensional beings could be, for what you can do in the fourth dimension, could be angels. You know? And then even fifth dimensional beings could be like archangels. But above that could be God. You know? Would be God.
So the higher up in the dimensions you're thinking, the closer you'll start getting to God.
Right. And you see, like, because of God being above a fifth dimension, being able to see the earth all at once, at all time, everywhere, you'd want to look at it like a plate, like a piece of paper. Everything's going on at once. You know?
Yeah.
You're just looking at it.
Do you think like us as humans even could do that, or that's not even something that we would be able to train to do? Like, because you said the
Well, I think like And I don't want to say like people that people that think the earth is flat are smarter, and people that think the earth is round are smarter. I want to say it has to do, I believe, with like your overall, like maybe like how like creative or like free spirited you are, and maybe out of the box thinking.
Just like if you're a left or a right brain like thinker.
Right. Like you're gonna be more creative, you're gonna be more analytical, maybe.
So it kind of
Maybe
goes the
that plays
same.
like a factor into it. Like your creativity determines like the type of like vibration that your brain puts out, and that might put you into a different dimension of thinking, to where it could open up the possibility of, the earth might be flat, you know? And then you believe that so hard, and it becomes your perception of reality.
Do you think there's anything here that we can do that like help us think in a higher dimension?
Yeah, mushrooms.
For real.
More, I think like more I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, because I don't want to be like alms or whatever. You know, like everybody needs to sit around and be like, om.
Right. Okay.
You know, but, you know, there is something about people getting together for prayer, or for like mosque, or for like temple. And there is something about a group of people coming together, putting out one singular vibration, and like things start happening, you know, moves start getting made, you know, it starts like, it's almost like it's like a big enough vibration to like to throw off or change like the universal vibrations. It's like that strong or something, you know?
Oh, wow.
Like, because that might be that whole like power of God thing that Jesus was talking about. We come together collectively as one unit, pushing out his message, and we will literally, through prayer and thought, vibrate the kingdom of heaven on earth.
Yeah, especially like even like at church in today's times, us getting together and just saying a prayer all together, like reciting the Lord's Prayer. Yep. When you recite all of that out loud, there has to be something to that, you know? Because I mean, you can also feel it too. Whenever, especially if you are truly in and you completely like trust in Jesus and believe that this, you know, he's there. Whenever you do that, and you're with a collective group of people, it feels like the presence of him is more heavy. You know, you
like
can feel it a lot more.
Like you feel like a pressure. You feel like a pressure over the room. Not like a bad one.
No.
Like a great one.
It's so warm.
But it's like you feel it. It's like, whoa, that's heavy.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Like that was a powerful moment right there. You can feel it, you know? And there's even if it has nothing to do with God, going to like a musical concert and everyone just
everybody vibing out to the same song.
Right.
It does something.
It does.
People talk about how it's like a spiritual experience.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like there has to be something that we could do as come together, think differently, and we really probably could do some stuff, you know? Especially
if you are on some kind of psychedelic like mushrooms or the DMT or something like that does like, because you know there's a lot of people that have those experiences or whatever.
I think that like mushrooms and stuff, of course not abusing them, and pretty much using them for like scientific purposes. I think like mushrooms and that whole DMT realm can help us answer a lot of questions. The university of like Cambridge or something like that, they did a deal, and they did a study in London 2 years ago, or it might have been 4 years ago, like right before the pandemic. They did this study for a whole year where it was 12 or 16 students came, and they all took DMT at different times, would come in throughout the year, do it, wouldn't talk to each other, nothing, would only talk to the people administering the tests and all that stuff. And seven, like for statistics, like 7 out of 10 of them, statistically,
Right.
saw the same shit.
Really?
Yeah, and saw the same things.
It's trippy.
Yeah, they
That
saw
is
the same
trippy.
things, saw the same places, so they started mapping it out.
To like find out like what the DMT like world
Like
or
world would
dimension
look
looks
like. Yeah,
like.
the dimension
Yeah,
would
because
look
it's a
like.
dimension. Or
Yeah.
so what do they say it looked like? Do you know? Or
Like
have they got like a lot into it?
things like a lot of people said. I haven't read like I didn't read like super hard into it. But just a lot of things like the 3-dimensional shapes, the elves, the blue lady, geometrical like roads and patterns and stuff. Just different things. And then some of them talked about like seeing worlds. Oh, excuse me, that were like ours inside of worlds that were also like ours, and it just went on like that for like ever.
What? That's
Crazy
trippy.
stuff. Just crazy stuff.
What?
Uh-huh.
Multiverse.
Right, multiverse shit.
That is insane. So people can like seriously go on these trips and go into this world and really like have an experience in these other dimensions.
Some people say that it's quite the enlightening experience. I've never done DMD personally. I've never done it. So I can't say what that is like, and I don't even want to lie on anybody or anything like that. So let us know in the comments or anything below if you've tried it, what your experience was like, what you saw.
Yeah, I want to know.
Did you have enlightenment, or was it just kind of like a whoa, that was weird? But I don't know, because it's like, like, no, the Earth isn't flat. It's oblong shaped. But it might be hollow. It might there might be like a whole like another Earth inside of Earth because of that cave they found in China, and I think it was in China or in Asia.
Oh yeah, but they said it was a volcano or something.
No, it was this giant sinkhole, and it had like
sinkhole. That's what it was.
Prehistoric plants in it and everything.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
like that is freaking trippy. That kind of like blows your mind. Like, okay, so there's the theory of there might be.
Maybe that's where the Atlantis people went. Maybe they went like in the Earth.
Or like, what if that's really where the Garden of Eden is?
Right.
Like we literally cannot go to the Garden of Eden because
or the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah. Or the Tree of Life. What if that's like legit like down there?
Dude, that'd be crazy.
That it would be freaking crazy.
That'd be nuts. Holy shit.
That'd be so trippy. Because like where did Hitler go? Because he was on the hunt for all that stuff.
Oh, he went to South America.
Oh, okay.
He went to South America and just kicked his feet up on the beach. I mean, he obviously thought he earned it.
He obviously did.
He obviously thought he earned it. He earned a swift kick in the ass.
Oh yeah.
I like the depiction of what Adam Sandler had happened to Hitler in Little Nicky, where he's wearing that maid's outfit and he has to show up to the devil's house every day at like 3 o'clock to give that pineapple shoved up his ass.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
I love that.
That was so funny.
That was hilarious. I thought that shit was so funny.
Yes. I missed that. I forgot all about that movie. That movie was freaking hilarious.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
I kind of do want to watch it now.
Yeah, I do too.
Maybe we'll watch that while we're falling asleep.
What a movie to fall asleep to.
Hell yeah, dude. But I think that's going to do it for the show tonight. I think we've tripped out enough for everybody. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all give in to the flat earth theory? Do you think it's a perfect round circle? Do you think that it's oblong shaped? Do you think it's hollow? Let me know down in the comments and everything like that. Let's see what the chat is saying. Oh, sorry, I couldn't get that in a game in.
David.
Yep. Tesla's theory about energy, frequencies, vibration, and how we operate blew my mind. Yeah, dude, that is actually something I would like to. We might, that might be like a Monday podcast, Anthony. So you might like definitely tune into that because I'll get like Kim up to speed
Yeah, let me know
on
what's going on with that.
Tesla, because I really do find his work very interesting, and I've researched into that whole power of 369 and the anomalies and everything like that. It's kind of crazy to think about, and yeah, we're all connected somehow, man. It's crazy. That's why I just keep trying to look for answers, and I like doing this. I like kind of just vomiting my ideas out and what I'm kind of thinking.
I know we came up with a crazy string theory the other day.
Yeah, like some crazy shit,
some
man.
Crazy trippy tinfoil hat stuff.
Yeah, like definitely put the tinfoil hat. You got to protect yourself from that radiation. But I like getting my ideas out, bouncing this around, because none of us know the answers for sure.
Nope. So it's fun to wonder and to think.
And my Father Jesus teaches me to come at things with an open mind and an open heart, so I can learn me something good. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to figure shit out, because at the end of the day, if you break it down to biology, yeah, I'm just a stupid hairless monkey. I'm just a stupid ass hairless monkey. Coolest shit I've ever done as a collective community is sat on a tin fucking can and blew a gas can up and landed on a rock in the sky. That's like the coolest shit we've done.
Right.
So, I know I'm an idiot, and I'm just trying to figure it out. But I hope that everybody enjoyed the show tonight. I will be doing the solo tomorrow morning, 9:30. If you can tune in, we love you. You can tune in later. We still love you. We will be putting up the episodes on Spotify if y'all want to catch us on the go, listen to us in the car, audio book thing deal, all that. It's good to go, So that's going to do it. I love you guys. Let me know down in the comments, especially everybody watching afterwards, everybody on Rumble. Let me know down in the comments what your theories are. Are there the Atlanteans in the hollow earth? Is the earth flat?
Oh, yeah. And what's up with the ice wall?
What's up with that ice wall? Uh-oh.
What's Fortnite really saying?
What's Fortnite trying to tell us? They've been saying, because hey, I'm going to leave everybody with this thought right here. Fortnite got super popular 2017, 2018. I still play the game frequently, but if you go back and look at the characters back then, the one thing that they all are starting to wear frequently are face masks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's what we're going to leave everybody off with tonight. Y'all have a great evening. I love you. You're the best. I love you guys. Stay sexy. I'm out.